So now, according to TMZ, Halle Bailey claims DDG attacked her multiple times and she got a restraining order. Now, this is an exclusive from TMZ, but as you can see here, the pictures that were obtained, she has bruises and a chipped tooth from where DDG allegedly threw her head into a steering wheel. So now, according to TMZ, Halle filed a police report. Now she wants court-ordered protection from the father of her child. In the docs obtained by TMZ, she claims things got physical in January. They broke up back in October, and Halle says DDG came over to pick up their son Halo, and she tried to start a convo with the rapper about child visitation schedule. As she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, B-word." Halle says the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving him in such an agitated state. That's when they allegedly started wrestling, with DDG pulling her hair, slamming her face on his steering wheel, and chipping her tooth. Halle says she was in pain and crying, and although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo, so she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened. Once they told her they'll take care of the baby, she left hysterical with bruises on her arms to go along with her chipped tooth. She attached photos of the alleged injuries in her request for a restraining order. She also alleges DDG creeped her out in March when he showed up at her house, entered the house without permission, went up to her bedroom and texted a pic of Halle's empty bed to her, along with the text, "Now I know what you've been on." Halle says she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of sleeping with other people. 4 days later, she claims he really exploded when he came back to her house. Halle told him she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave home, and she claims that's when he got verbally abusive, smashing her Ring camera and ran away with Halle's phone. As he drove off, she claims DDG threw the phone out his window and yelled to her, "Go get it, B." The incident prompted Halle to go file a police report, and says she also has Ring footage to back up her side of the story. It is also around the time DDG claimed on Twitter he'd been fighting to see Halo for months. For Halle, though, the final straw came just last weekend when she says she was vacationing with Halo and her sister in St. Lucia. She says DDG texted her links to social media posts claiming she was on an island with singer Brent Faiyaz. Halle replied, "Not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you are okay and feel better soon." The judge granted Halle a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away, and gave her permission to take nearly 18-month-old Halo to Italy, where she'll be filming a movie for 2 months. DDG has to stop posting or streaming about her child. Halle claims her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he live streams. So TMZ reached out to DDG's camp and they haven't heard anything back yet. So I'm pretty sure DDG is aware that this story would be dropping. But as you heard there in those documents, it doesn't appear that he's able to speak on it anymore, or at least not speak on Halle and the baby. Now, according to those documents, she did file a police report. Not sure if any charges are going to be taken out on DDG, but that temporary restraining order was granted. So Halle is claiming the last straw came this Mother's Day weekend when she was out in St. Lucia with her sister. Now, as you can see here, these messages obtained from TMZ shows DDG texting her. You can see these links that he texted her to these blog pages. He says, "This foul bet." Says, "You think you hurting my feelings when you really just ruining your own image. This is a terrible look. Make you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day. But just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'll be on the same itch."
Why are they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? All right, I'm looking at her story now. What? Oh, fuck. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
But I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro.